Hello, this is Michael Robbins from Gimbal Logic with a demonstration of some GS1 barcode scanning functionality on Salesforce using the Gimbal barcode application. In order to do this demonstration, the first thing I'm going to need is some GS1 barcodes. So I've printed out, or I'm about to print out, a sheet of GS1 barcodes that have a GTIN, a serial number, an expiration date, and a gross weight. And I've represented the barcode both as a GS1-128 barcode on the left-hand side and as a GS1 Datamatrix on the right-hand side, and we are going to use both. We can use either barcode throughout this demonstration. So I've created a custom object called GS1 orders that's intended to be a header object, kind of like an order or an opportunity or something like that. It has an auto number that's a name, and it's associated with an account, has an order date and a status, very, very simple record. What we're going to be doing is scanning some GS1 barcodes in order to insert some child records called GS1 order items. This is also a custom object I've created just for the purposes of this demonstration. We're going to parse out the data that is in the GS1 barcode and use that to populate data into these new child records that get created. So let's get started. I'm going to, on this GS1 order record, I'm going to click this button labeled Scan Items. That's going to launch a custom Lightning component that includes some functionality from Gimbal Barcode. And I'm prompted to scan a barcode. I have a USB barcode scanner plugged into my computer. In a moment here, we're going to do a demonstration on the mobile device of the same functionality. And I'm going to scan the first GS1 barcode on the page. And we see that I've parsed out the GTIN. I've used that GTIN to match to a product. There's a GTIN field on the product object in this org. I've also parsed out the serial number and the expiration date and the gross weight. Three pieces of information that are not in the barcode that I want to add to this new record that's getting created. One is the color and the size. And I can also type a comment here if I want. And you could have any other custom field on here that you want as well. And I'm going to click Save. And when I click Save, the new GS1 order item record is created in the database. We see it here as a card in the Lightning component. And we see it here kind of behind the modal dialog. It got created as a record in Salesforce. Let me do that one more time. I'm going to scan another record. And I'm going to keep these same color and size, but I'm going to zero out the comment and click Save. And let's do one more. This time I'm going to not have a color or a size and click Save. And so here are my three records that I've created very easily by scanning a barcode to get the GTIN, which identified the product, a serial number, an expiration date, and a gross weight. I can also navigate to these records that were created by clicking on this link on the card, or if desired, we can make we can make Salesforce automatically navigate to that new record as soon as it got created. In this demonstration, I'm leaving it up to the user to click on the record in order to be taken there, and when we go to that record, we see the data has been populated. Let's go back now to the GS1 order and click on Scan Items, and we see our three records. Another thing we can do here is click Edit. In order to update some of the fields, we can specify which fields are available for update. And on that record where I didn't initially specify a color or a size, I'm going to do that now. And we're going to see that the color and the size were updated here on the record. If I feel like I've made an unrecoverable mistake and I want to just delete what I've done, I can just click the delete button. And that deletes the child records that are under that parent. Okay, let's look at some of the same functionality over here on the mobile app. In the mobile app I've created for myself, that same app, this Gimbal GS1 demo app is down here, the Gimbal GS1 demo app. And I have the same tabs there. I'm going to go to the GS1 orders tab and select that same GS1 order where we see the name of the customer and the order date and the status. And I'm going to click this Scan Items quick action, which is really the exact same action as this one over here. The one that says Scan Items just manifests in the mobile device a little bit differently. It looks a little bit different in the mobile device. I'm going to start by scanning a barcode. I'm going to click the barcode icon, the barcode button. That's going to launch the Gimbal Barcode mobile app. I'm going to scan a GS1 Datamatrix barcode, and we see the data was parsed out. I'm going to select a color and a size and click Save, and there's my new record. This time I'm going to scan one of the GS1-128 barcodes. And again, I've parsed out that data, and I'm going to click Save. Since it's the same parent record, if I come back here in the desktop, of course, I'll see that record here those records here after I refresh the page. So this concludes our basic demonstration of scanning GS1 barcodes in order to parse out the GS1 data and use that data to make it really easy to insert new records into Salesforce. If you're interested in this functionality, or if I can be of any further assistance with other barcode scanning functionality in Salesforce, please get in touch with us. Thanks a lot.